Hello everyone, this is Srikanth Rangul, and in this video I'll be talking about onshape Learning Center. onshape is, it's a free software available for free to the students. The only disadvantage being that whatever assembly or part drawings that you're drawing, they'll be available to everyone publicly. Now if you want privacy, you can either register for an educational account by going to onshape.edu/edu. So here you have to register for the educational version. So if you are a student, you can just put in your college details and you will get this educational account. And once you get the educational account, your drawings will not be shared with everyone on the public. As you can see, my account is educational. But the one problem is you cannot use it for professional purposes. So if you want to use it for professional purposes, you will always have to get a licensed version out of it. Now let me go ahead and talk about the Learning Center. So just click on the right side top here, Learning Center, and it will open the Learning Center. So here all the tutorials required for learning onshape are present. Fine. So there are a total of 4 categories here, and you better go for self-paced courses, which you can do whenever you're free. So I have completed various number of courses. So instructor-led courses, they are mostly paid, so I would not recommend it. So first of all, when you are starting onshape, you better go for learning pathways. So click on learning pathways and go for all. So in that again, you have various different learning pathways. So the first one will be recommended. So onshape fundamentals. This is the first course which you should complete. After completing this course, you will get a certificate as well. Fine. So you will get the certificate after completing this, and you can download that certificate and keep it for including in your resume. So you can see this basic course covers a lot of steps. The first is navigation of onshape. If you see navigation, it talks about how to use the mouse, how to open the file, how to save the file, how to create folders and all such things. And after this, the second one is about sketching. So if you go to the sketching part, it explains about creating the sketch, how to start a sketch, then lines and rectangles, circles, constructing geometry, and how to apply the constraints. All this he will explain. And there will be some exercises which you have to complete. Fine. So step by step it will explain all the steps. Fine. And if you follow the steps carefully, you will get the area of a particular part, and that you have to feed it. Fine. So after completing it, you can click on the begin sketch, and here you have to select this and feed the area. So 4 options have been given. You have to select the correct one, and if it is correct, it will get you to the next section. Fine. So similarly like this, you'll have to go ahead and complete all the courses. So after completing the sketching part, you have to next go for part studios. The part studios explain to you how to create the different parts. Fine. So it talks about the part studio, first the introduction, then how to create the different parts. For each feature, you can see for extrude, for revolve, for sweep, there are separate exercises, and you will have to design it according to the given instructions. At the end, of course, you will be asked a few questions which you will have to complete, and if you are successful, you will be passed on. And next, after completing the part studios, we have something called multi-part part studios. So in the onshape, there is an additional advantage, that is you can create multiple parts in the same file. You can even take a reference of one part to create another part. So this is what is the highest benefit. Fine. So if you're checking out SolidWorks, in SolidWorks each part you have to save it in a separate file, and there are limited options for using it as a reference for creating another part. Whereas here you can make a single sketch, and from that you can create multiple parts, and all those parts will be present in the same file. And while assembly, they will of course behave as separate parts, but you can take one part as a reference to create another part, and that is a big advantage of having multi-part part modeling. Next, after multi-part part modeling, you'll have to deal with the assembly, and in the assembly you'll be told to assemble a few parts. The parts will be ready-made prepared and given to you. You just have to take the parts and assemble them properly together. And after assembling them properly, he will probably ask you the center of gravity, where it is, which you'll have to feed it perfectly. Once you feed that correctly, I will pass this. Then after assemblies, there is the last part, that is detailed drawings. The detailed drawings is more about creating the the drawings of this, front view, sectional front view, detailed view, or expanded view, all such things, and bill of materials and other things. So again, at the end of this, you'll have to create the bill of materials and all. He will ask you a few questions which you have to answer, and that will be done. So once you complete all these steps, the navigation, sketching, part studios, multi-part part studios, assemblies, and detailed drawings, once you have completed all of them successfully, you will get a survey. After answering the survey, you will get a certificate which you can download. Fine. So if you want to download your certificates, you can go back and go to certifications. So go to the dashboard and certifications, and here you can see all the courses that you have completed. You can just go for view certificate and it will open your certificate. The certificate will have information about the course that you have completed. Your name will be printed on it. The date on which it was issued will also be there. Although there is no unique ID by which it can recognize you, but you can always open your mail ID, open your account, and show the people who want to ensure that you have completed the course. And of course, the skills that you learn from this course will always be there with you, so that whatever questions they ask, you will be able to answer them properly if you have completed the course carefully. So that's it. That's it for now. This is the Learning Studio, which is made available by Onshape, using which you can learn about Onshape and also gain the certificates, various certificates. Today we talked about the fundamentals certificates, and hopefully in the next few videos we'll be talking about the other learning paths. So that's it for now. You just get registered with one of the, at least the fundamentals you complete it. Whatever you learn from this, it may not go waste, because even this software is very much similar to SolidWorks. So whatever you learn here will be directly or indirectly helpful to you in SolidWorks as well. So thank you for now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay.